Hey, welcome back to the shop at Matt Harris Knives. My name's Tim. So this video will be a continuing saga of things that Matt needs to do the things that Matt does in the shop. So it's little projects that he needs. And today is T-nuts. So I'll turn you around and get you zoomed in. So Matt recently got the rotary table for the mill, and the T-nuts that come with the regular mill are obviously a little too big to fit in the shop. So we'll measure these up and get a drawing and start doing some milling. So here's the victim. It's a piece of 1018 that I used for some other projects. So we'll need to square this up and get it ready to be cut and milled. So we've got our part set up in the mill vise. We're using a 2-inch indexable in mill. You can see the saw cut on that is not uniform, so we're spinning at 800 revolutions per minute, and we'll get to making this flat. So we've cut these parts to size. I've got 2 pieces there, and we're going to get them to size on the surface grinder. So we've got that side cleaned up, so now we'll flip it over and clean up the other side. So we found the edge with our edge finder and then adjusted the thickness for the sides to be 141 thousandths, which will make the middle 370 thousandths. So we'll cut this side, flip it around, do the other side, and we're going to a depth of 260 thousandths. So I've got one side done here. Didn't actually plan for it to be that close to the vise. I'll probably get some bigger parallels and raise it up another notch. So I'm using a 3/8 inch cutter, rotating at 1200 RPMs. So I'm making 30 thou cuts, working my way back down to 260,000. So this is the second one, and we're on to our last cut. So I've already cut the first one up into thirds, so I'll mark and cut the other one up on the bandsaw, and then we'll square the ends up. So I've got a vice stop set up and a cable stop to make sure these are all the same length. So time to move on to drilling and tapping. I've marked the center line, so we'll drill and tap for 1/4 20. So let me just walk you through the cycle. First we're going to spot drill. Then we're going to drill, a little bit of lubricant. So kind of hard to have the off switch and downfeed the quill when you're power tapping, but this is the back side of it. Voila. So a nice trick I picked up from, I think it was Tom at Ox Tools, is when you're doing multiple operations, if you keep your all the bits you need right there handy, makes your job more efficient. So I've got all 6 of them done. I use one tap 1/4 20 spiral point to do the power tapping, then I'll run them through with a new quarter 20 tap just to chase the threads. I'll get Matt to wipe these down with acetone, throw them in the tumbler, and I'll bring it back when we're done. So I think I mentioned in the last video that, hey, you know, I'm not a machinist. Most of what I've learned has been from watching YouTube, from guys like Keith Fenner, Adam Booth, Tom with Tom's Techniques, Tom's with Ox Tools, Stan Zinkowski, a lot of the YouTube community, extremely helpful. For example, when Matt bought the grinder, I emailed Stan and asked him for some advice. I think within 20 minutes, we were exchanging emails over a couple days, and he helped me get the right VFD, asked if I needed any help hooking it up. Great community, and I appreciate what they do. I learned a lot from watching a ton of videos. This concludes the Teen-Up project. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Dale with Metal Tips and Tricks, but he has a saying, go out in your shop, make something cool. And that's what I like to do. You know, I'm very fortunate that Matt has tools in the shop that he's purchased that I can come out here and play with. So